how much are you prepared to pay for great quality audio? Great quality in-ear headphones. If it's less than $2,100, then look away, skip forward, find another video, because these are the Sennheiser IE900 in-ear monitors, and they're $2,100. And we're going to have a listen. I mean, these are audiophile earphones. Let me be clear, these are not meant to be for every average Joe. But I am an average Joe when it comes to audio and hearing, and I'm going to give it a bit of a listen here. Now, I'm going to do it quite crudely to start with, just on my iPhone, but I want to get that initial impression, and over the weeks ahead, I will plug them into some high-end gear and have a decent listen. But let's look at what $2,100 gets you. And I've brought along the press release because it is phenomenal to think what they're actually doing here. We're talking about 7mm audiophile extra wideband transducers, triple chamber absorption system. All of this ensures a brilliant, natural, high-end sound reproduction. Now, these things are, according to every word said here, just epic. Frequency response time of 5 Hertz to 48,000 Hertz. These are absolute audiophile headphones. So, let's unbox and let's have a look. I'm going to do it gently because I don't want to rip the box. I mean, for $2,100, I'm expecting decent. Well, it's quite nice. That's lovely. Okay. Oh, right, look at that. Wow. So, straight off the bat, what you've got here is not a set of wired headphones. You've literally got the earphone in one small piece. So this is to be assembled. And this also allows the freedom and flexibility of your choice of cables, your choice of the in-ear bud specifically. They look like machined metal. So these grooves, if you can just see them around the outside, that's like CNC machined. And I think intentionally left in that kind of stepped form. But that's something pretty special. And I'm assuming machined, and then this end cap here is placed on over the actual earphone itself. Let's put those aside. Let's have a look in here. Oh, it's like carbon paper. It continues to become special here with Sennheiser. These, the IE900s, unit number, or serial number 1337, handwritten. Okay, and inspection passed in April, just a month ago. So inside, everything you're going to need. So your cable, a clip if you're so inclined, a huge range of in-ear tips, which we will find the custom fit for, and the tool for manipulating those tips, and then a great case, and of course microfiber cloth, and underneath the full booklet for those who want the breakdown in every possible language. Very impressive stuff, but still, they're going to want to sound good. So inside this case here is actually a whole range of cables for, I'm assuming, all the different use cases. So what have we got here? Oh, okay, yeah, different sizes. Each one a different size connector for different use cases. So literally got you covered with the right cable for every possible attachment. So we'll go with the standard 3.5mm and leave the others for another day. So those cables, if you're wondering, are the 2.5mm balanced, the 3.5mm balanced, and the 4.4mm balanced. Then there's the actual IE900s with MMCX sockets, silicone ear adapters in 3 sizes, and visco foam ear adapters. I like the visco foam; they're very good, and everything else. All right, let's get the cable out and off. It's a nice, it feels rubbery, but that's just to ensure that it's kind of tangle proof, not proof, but it's not going to tangle as easily. Now I've always found myself to be a big fan of the foam style ear tips. I'm going to go medium on the ear tip. I'm going to attach here each of the earbuds. Alright, so when connecting, instructions are critical. Make sure the markings R and L, left and right. Now my eyes are not great, but I can just see on here an L, and on here an R, and the L is also marked with a tactile dot. Now the right ear canal is marked with a red ring, so that's that one there, and this would be the left with the black. So let's attach that. Clips in securely. Very nice. Let's put the end cap on. So right and left. So they're made to go over the ear and in like that. Let's get that right on both sides. That is quite a nice fit. Once I jiggle around that foam to get it a decent fit, like that's, see, and the thing about getting a good fit in your ear, and don't forget sometimes your ears are different shape, different size, so don't be afraid to use different sizes on each ear, but I'm going with a medium in both, and the sound blockage I'm getting, I don't know if I'm talking louder, but the sound blockage I'm getting is pretty excellent. Now, audiophiles will hate this, but I'm just going to use a standard lightning adapter here, but I'm going to use Tidal, if that makes you feel better, and I'm going to listen to some Metallica, live, Enter Sandman, so, oh wow. Get the crowd, the instruments kick in. You can hear the hi-hats on the drums. I can hear the symphony in the background because this is the live with the symphony orchestra, Symphony Metallica. Just want the vocals to kick in. Oh, that's gorgeous, utterly gorgeous. Let me find something else to listen to. My collection, playlists. So I'm going to go something a little bit more subtle, and let's go the Master of Electric Blue by Icehouse. The clarity is unbelievable. I'm pumping it to full level. I can't hear myself speak, so I don't know if I'm shouting or whispering here. I literally can't hear myself talk. The blockage is brilliant. The crispness, even though I'm getting a good tone in the mids, the crispness of the treble and the weight of the bass is excellent. Oh, very good. Very good. Unbelievable. What about the old Phil Collins, In the Air Tonight? It's a great song because it's so quiet. I can actually hear the backing warble come in much earlier than normal. It's a very immersive sound. The clarity is amazing, It's clear, it's crisp. It's certainly, I'm not sure it's neutral in my ears, because I do feel like I've got a bit of a weight towards maybe the treble. But the balance is utterly perfect. So Phil Collins' vocals just kicked in, and I'm really hearing his vocals and the music together. I feel like exactly as intended. So these over-ear, the first part of the cable is tactile to the point where it can be molded. So I'm kind of molding it so it sits more clearly on my ear. And so you kind of squeeze it, and that way it sits and falls perfectly. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, wow. You know what? It's staggering to me that I can be listening to this music now, cannot hear myself speak, which is a very off-putting thing when you're speaking. The clarity of that drum beat in the air tonight sold me. Wow. That's phenomenal. You know, the comfort in my ear is next level because of that foam tip that I've chosen. I might play around with the different sizes. I think medium's perfect, but I feel like this one I'm still adjusting, so I might try a small. But wow. I'm going to hook that up to a DAC on my computer and play some more Tidal and just enjoy the hell out of these. I mean, the thing about spending $2,000, wow, I can hear myself for the first time. The thing about spending $2,000 on a set of headphones is this. You do want and expect something very special. Now, honestly, the out-of-the-box experience isn't mind-blowing. It's not like it doesn't strike me as a $2,000 set of packaging, but once you see the earphone itself and you realize that you've got this milled metal earphone, which obviously then contains the wonders of the Sennheiser engineering team, and you've got these cables to suit. I mean, it's a magnificent bit of engineering, and I think the sound profile matches what I would expect from a Sennheiser at this level. I think there's definitely a neutrality to it. It's not as neutral as I have heard in, for example, was it the HD800s? I can't remember what they're called, but the $2,500 over-ears. But that's because they have they have open-backed ears, so you're getting a bit of an importance with the way the audio can be treated in terms of it's not kind of reverberating inside the headphone and the ear. So there's some subtleties to that. You know, if you really want the trueness of that, you need those open ear over ears, which I'll link below. But you know, for someone that utterly and purely loves their music, there's something special about enjoying sound almost perfectly the way it was intended to be. And you'll see here, so this, as I mentioned earlier, this is easily manipulated so that you get the right fit to over your ear, and it literally sits on your ear, which takes a bit of the weight away from your ear as well. They're a stunning bit of kit. Absolutely beautiful from Sennheiser, the IE900s. They go on sale in a month or so here in Australia at $2,099. And I don't know, frankly, how they do this, if you can sample them, whether they have cleanable ear tips. But if you can get to the Sennheiser store in Sydney on George Street, it's an amazing experience just to go there and hear everything from their Ambio soundbar to the over-ears, and hopefully you can get to experience these as well. The IE900s from Sennheiser. If you enjoy them, go and have a listen. And if you've got the money, enjoy.